Hey everybody, it's Barbara, and obviously I have in front of me the mystery date of Poppy Parker and the game of life, and she's about to meet her date for the evening. I have no idea if it's going to be the stud or the dud, so let's find out. It's the stud. All right, everybody. So I lucked out. I did get the stud. He looks really good on first impression. He also looks slightly Canadian with the background image. Obviously, guys, I'm going to do a full review of this figure. So let's pause here for the video. And if you're watching this for the short, tune in on Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific for the full video. Everybody take care. Bye. For my regular reviewers, hang in there, and to everyone else watching the short, bye-bye. So hello again to everyone. It's Barbara. And if you are just coming into this, having missed Tuesday night when I did the big reveal of who was behind the door, this is my review of the Poppy Parker Loves Her Mystery Date. It's a board game themed fashion doll. And it is a set. There is Poppy Parker meeting her secret admirer. And all the illustrations, except for the bowling. The bowling looks very different, and we're obviously going to talk about that in a second. But the beach party, the ski, that's the same. The prom date, that's the same. I'm not sure who this one was supposed to be. I don't remember. Maybe that's a hint of something coming. But we do have the prom date at the door. We have Mr. Ski. We have Mr. Beach. So we already know that I did get the bowling date, who is very handsome, and we, of course, are going to reveal him in a second. But I want to take a moment to talk about the packaging. So I'm scrolling up. And the door... well, first, you know what? Before I get to the doorknob, let me talk about this packaging a little bit more. This is the reveal plate, which comes off like so. And then on the inside, at least on Poppy's side, we have a really nice illustration of two people on a date, two people bowling. We have this lovely heart set that shows us that's hiding the stand, and then around Poppy's side, which we always know what the Poppy will be, is the actual card game. Swap a card, take two cards, take one card. The corners, open the door. So it's all very cute. I suspect at some point we might actually get a PDF file to play the game, but we'll see. And at the very bottom is the accessory box, which pulls out like so. I'm not going to take it out completely, though. Pulls out like so. Oh, maybe you see, I didn't want to do that because it immediately fell down. But pulls out like so, and then it's the old traditional slide out. And now, since we're here, the top of this actually says, and I didn't notice this the first time, the doorknob actually says turn to open. Says that in English, so this could be a problem for their overseas folks. But I'm just letting you guys know, if you're hearing this and you are one of my viewers who is multilingual, in English it says turn to open. I guess in Spanish it would be abre la puerta. And that is the end of my foreign language. This is the part that I said looked Canadian because it looked a little bit like the Canadian flag. It is obviously not. It's a surprise reveal. And so the detailing in this case is obviously going to be on the door to guess. And then we slowly turn. Or as the great slowly I turn. And then we have probably a better version of the game board here if you want to print it out and cut it out. You have different poppies to move around. You have the actual board game is not included, but the board game was licensed by Hasbro, which we've done business before because Hasbro also has Gem. So do not be surprised if a PDF comes, but that's just my guess. I could be completely wrong, and I possibly should be shutting up at this moment. But upward we go, and again you have the larger version of the prom date, the ski date, the beach date, and the bowling date. Inspired by the classic board game from 1965 where players are preparing to go on a mystery date, everybody's favorite 1960s teen model, Poppy Parker, must be ready when her date arrives at the door. The Poppy Parker Loves a Mystery Date series includes 4 $2 gift sets based on the dates from the vintage board game: skiing, bowling, beach, and formal dance dates. But this series comes with a twist. Get one of the special edition sets, and Poppy Parker might be accompanied by the elusive mystery date instead of the expected beau. Now, we've all seen what the dud looks like, and quite frankly, he's not a dud. I didn't get him with this one, but I don't think he's a dud. I think the problem is if you get the dud, you don't get the stud's accessories, which could be annoying. All right, guys. So we're going to pause here again, and I'm going to reveal the dolls, obviously, and we're going to talk some more about this glorious set, and, of course, also about the dolls and their clothing, and just a touch bit more about the other mystery date that I have that I will eventually be getting. So hang on, guys. And here they are, America's Sweethearts. Fresh out of the box and ready to go. One of the reasons why I absolutely wanted to get this set was because of the extraordinarily cool, what turns out to be a bodysuit that Poppy's wearing, which I will talk about in a second. And of course, who doesn't love Chip? And he does look pretty good. So, these are so cool. I'm not sure which one I want to go first. So while I'm deciding, let's just very quickly show you my certificate of authenticity, which is again the game board, which is probably could be the closest we get to the game board, but this is easy enough to scan in and then redo. And so with no further ado, let's take a look. We might as well, everybody loves Poppy, so let's first take a look at her. She is, I cannot tell in this light. She is a blue, she's actually blue-green eyed. That's why I had a moment where I was like, is she blue, is she green? It's blue-green eyes with a very strong red lip. Very little, not surprisingly for Poppy Parker, just a little bit of like a pink sandy eyeshadow on the bottom lid, nothing on the top lid. Her lashes are real, they are applied, they're nice length, but they're not the long length that we usually would see on like a Meteor figure or another type or another doll or even the Meezies. Very little blush. She has that dot earring that I talk about a lot. This one is a lavender to match her blouse. Her lips are the bow lips. Very sweet. And it's a full glossy light. Let me turn up the light a little bit more so you can see. Here we go. And push her into the light a little bit more. There you go. So she's very pale, and I didn't want to like overdo the pale, but she's a little pale for herself, but of course, as you can see, her nails are matching, or you won't see it yet. Hi there. Her nails are matching. No jewelry, but that makes sense because she's going to be bowling, so you wouldn't want her to have jewelry on her hands that she would presumably then have to take off. She does, however, come with the dialing hands, which makes sense for her because she lives in a time when you have dialing phones. And the nails are short, and that's in keeping with the contemporary of you didn't have the extra long hands back in the day. She is also wearing the appropriate flat-footed saddle shoes with a nice brown heel and the white socks folded over. The laces are real as well, short heel. The shoes in both cases were not terribly hard to put on. I don't know if that's because God loves me tonight, or they're just somehow miraculously easier. The skirt is not quite a poodle skirt, because the poodle skirt, if you notice, the poodle skirt usually goes all the way under the knee. It is a lot longer than this. But it is sort of like a taffeta. Is not lined, but is just black. And then if you lift it up a little further, you see that she is in fact wearing a bodysuit. There's no belt. And the bodysuit's going to close in the front with hook and eye to mimic the buttons. There are also buttons on her sweater, but there are no buttons on what appears to be my left, her right, so the sweater is not going to close. And she's wearing, appropriately enough for a bowling shirt, short sleeves. And if you notice, you have the very light lilac base, which is going to match her bowling bag, hold that thought, the red, which matches her sweater, and the darker lavender. So this is all very nice. The sweater, as you can also see, is not lined. But this is a really cute outfit, and obviously there's playability off the charts. You have a really cute black skirt, goes with everything. You have the red sweater, perfect for the fall, goes with everything. You have the bodysuit, which you can pair with jeans or tops or whatever, and it's short sleeve, so if you want to layer it, again, goes with everything. And the hair is a sandy brown Mucho product. Very nice. So this is cool. Poppy, I would just like to say on behalf of all of us, we have missed you, and we are back, and we are so glad that you are back in such a stunning fashion. So Poppy is also coming with, by the way, I believe this is a neck scarf that I'm supposed to tie around her neck. I did not want to do this. I just wanted to leave the neck open. Or maybe you can even put it around her hair if you have a little pin. Put it around her head. Her bowling bag, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, we were going to talk about this. The earrings and the blouse match her bowling bag. It is a lavender, trimmed in white. It's pleather or fake leather. And of course, her bowling bag, her bowling ball goes right inside, 3 holes. It's red and just like the hints of purple in the marbling. See if I'm not sure if you guys can really see the marbling, but that's really cool. Just holding it up this way through the bag, the proportions are not quite right to have her hold the ball. So, but don't worry. It's perfectly round and smooth, so it will roll. So if you have a set of bowling pins, you can actually set them up in a diorama for a game. Also coming with this set is a pencil. And it came on one side, and I almost missed it. It came on Chip's side. And like I said, I almost missed it, so I'm glad I didn't. This is, of course, what you would use to keep score. And it is done in the style and font that is contemporary to Poppy. Poppy, Bobby, Ginger, and Joe? Very interesting. We've never met a Joe. And Chip's name is not on here. So we've got Poppy, Bobby, Ginger, who we know is her BFF and her frenemy, and Joe. Who are these people, and will we be meeting them? And interestingly enough, the copyright is 2021, which is when these were announced. The copyright goes to Hasbro, manufactured in China by Integrity Toys. So Hasbro has this copyright, so I'm wondering what they might do with said copyright. Now, We also get 2 drinks with this set. We get the purple, which I'm kind of guessing is for Poppy. It's probably grape flavored and therefore black. And we get a red flavor, which could be cherry, also black. And this is going to be for Chip, or perhaps Chip is Bobby, or Joe. And if my brother was co-reviewing this with me, he'd be going, Joe Mama, because he is 10. So let us, however, not be 10-year-olds and move on to Chip, Bobby, Joe Mama. Let's start from the top. With him, he's got a little bit of hair flying up and out of the way. I may cut that off. I may just, because I can't smooth it down. He's got product in the hair on the top, which is long, and then it is flocked. F-L-O-C-K-E-D. Flocked, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying the other word. It is flocked, and it is brown, and it is the same shade of brown. He is wearing I guess you would call it like a bowling jacket or a silk jacket or an imitation silk jacket. It is beige with the beige trim. It's got a zipper. The zipper works. It is lined. And the pockets are real. No surprise there. Also no surprise, this is going to be a polo shirt. Feels a little silky. It's not cotton. I'm going to go rayon perhaps. Definitely red. Closes with hook and eye. Very nice. Perhaps it's a little bit cold because, yes, people, you're seeing what you're seeing. That's not usual for Chip. But anyway. He's wearing brown trousers. And again, the pockets in the front work. Let me move this down a little bit. Pockets in the front work. So he can put his wallet in there, though this did not come with a wallet. The front is going to close with hook and eye and a zipper. And the back of the trousers also have pockets. And I will very quickly use the tweezers. They kind of open and they kind of don't, so don't try to put anything in there. He is also, as we continue to scroll down, he is also, by the way, wearing socks that are going to almost exactly camel color match his pants. I'm assuming because these shoes are black and don't automatically match his outfit with the gray sole. These are also bowling shoes. They're supposed to be bowling shoes. Otherwise, I have a feeling, this being integrity, they would have matched the outfit and have been a shade of brown. They do lace up, and they were not terribly hard to put on either. Again, this may be God's gift to me tonight, or they're just easier to put on. Obviously, Chip being a guy and this being the 1950s, he's not going to be wearing any makeup. So everything on his face is neutral. He's got the neutral lip, and he has brown eyes. He comes with hands that do not dial. They are flat, but they are nicely a little bit detailed with veins on his hands and the lines on the other side. You often hear me talking a lot when I do my action figure reviews about how detailed the hands are. There are nails. You know what? I've never noticed this before on Poppy, so let me, while I'm thinking about it. Nope. Less detailing on Poppy's hands of the lines for fortune telling, but on his hands there are. He too also comes with a bowling bag, and the shoes match the bag, or the bag match the shoes. Black bag, silver detailing. His bag is also coming with a red bowling ball. So I guess the theme for the night is red. His final accessory, or at least the one that was on his side, are his glasses. And we all know that Barbara has fun putting on glasses, but we'll try. Now, they were on his side, so presumably these are his glasses, but I'm not sure how well they would stay on because, you know, there's no place, really is no place, whoops, you can see it, there's no place for them to really carve into. So now I'm left wondering if these are in fact Poppy's glasses. So let's see if they would make sense on Poppy. They're a little big on Poppy too, so I don't know. I don't know who these glasses are meant for, but they're nice glasses. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the set. Now, and I gotta tell you, I'm very, very happy right now. This is a great set. Like I said, I'm very happy. I'm very glad I was able to get them. Yes, Barbara K. Emanuele did do what she often tells you guys not to do, but she did pay. I paid. Why am I speaking of myself in the third person? I paid a premium for them. I did pay a premium to get these, but I'm glad I got them. I wanted to get them because of their hair color, because this is my preferred hair color for them, and I got it. Because of the accessories. I always wanted to have a bowling set, and now I do. I did get also the prom date. I'm in the process of getting it to me, so when it's not going to be this week, folks. So it's going to be a review probably in August when I'll review the prom date. But in process of getting them to me, we'll see how much fun those are. But this, or if I wind up getting the stud. But this is playability off the charts. The ensembles obviously can go on any chip, any Poppy, any 1/6 scale figure. The trousers, the guy's trousers, I'm thinking about it now, Adonis from Mizi is still not really size compatible with everybody else yet, and I think they're doing that on purpose. But other action figures, other characters, this is great. Poppy, obviously, any Poppy could wear this. Any Darla, any Ginger, any Bobby, and any Bobby, any Joe, whoever those people are going to be. But these are. Oh, wait a minute. Now I got to think about it, because this is Alon and this is David Boutry. So obviously Bobby and Joe. Oh God, I mean, Joe is easy. Joe is G.I. Joe, but I got to think about who Bobby might be. All right, I'll if I figure it out, guys, I will let you know. But if you could, you definitely want to get them, if you can get them. But you're going to have to take a really big deep breath and wait, because these are going for premium prices, as they should. They are awesome figures. Congratulations, David Boutry. Congratulations, Alain Tremblay. This is another out of the ballpark for you guys. All right, guys. Thanks for being part of the reveal if you were there on Tuesday night and saw the reveal of Chip. For everybody else, I'm Barbara, and I'm going to see you in my next review, which is a Poppy Parker. And there's quite a story to tell with this Poppy Parker. So everybody, take care. Bye-bye.